side, and look at this. Already moving out aggressively. It's a three-man push, but Spinks, they're ready. And it's not the first time that I've seen it either, so I think more teams are starting to get aware that it could be a real strategy in a pistol round, but they're still winning it. Hobbit and Axel getting a kill each. The bomb has been planted, and now a lot of trouble here for Cloud9. The recovery is not going to be easy.
Yeah, but they have got the man advantage, even more so now as Hobbit chimes in from that temple position, and it might be Vitality praying at this stage. Mezzi fighting back with the Glock. We're down to the 2 versus 1, and it will be a clean finish from the full eco and a 5-man stack over toward the A side of the map here. It's unlikely they do anything too detrimental towards Vitality, but it's an interesting setup. You have to say that, Anders.
Yeah, I love it.
Setting up the pyramid on Anubis. Exactly. Well, the round's already over, I'm afraid. Wasn't the most exciting one.
But the pyramid still stands, though.
Pyramid, yeah. Pyramid is immortal.
All right, they've given up. They got bored eventually. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
4 versus 3.
Okay, this is a huge round. If they give this one up, it's going to be a disaster for Cloud9. And looks like they might have done already. There's now an M4 in the hands of Flames, one of the deadliest players on the server.
He was underperforming last time Vitality played. They still ended up with a victory, but it wasn't the most impressive game out of him, if I remember. Apex was playing really well. Mezzi was playing really well, I believe, but this is one hell of a round out of him from almost just getting sideswiped into a...
I've got to commentate Cloud9 a few times last week on Anubis. It's a map that they're pretty good on, especially the T side. They've got some innovative T setups, some one-man execute, so watch out for Electronic deploying the utility towards the A side of the map. He's got quite a unique way of doing it. And talking over this round because it's pretty much the eco.
Yeah.
Not really much to report, I'm afraid, but Electronic making things a little bit more interesting. Speak of the devil. Just to finish the point there, he has this really interesting way of doing a one-man execute for his entire team, meaning all 4 players will be grouped up when they're ready to enter the site. So that's not going to happen this half, but something to keep track of. And for now, just waiting for this one to be concluded. The smoke completely guarantees the round, and you might as well hold on to your Kevlar and your 5.7, I suppose. Look for any wandering Ts. Money should be in a very strong position now, Vitality. They're going to have $3,500 on top of like the 6K they've got on 2 players right now, or 3 players, I should say.
Yeah.
So they are high rolling. They're going to have a lot of money going forward. I don't think you'll see an eco from Vitality in this first half.
No, it feels unlikely because once you build up this
play here, Axel couldn't be more defensive, which is absolutely fine. The bomb we planted, he'll call for the cavalry. Nice Molotov as well. Okay, well played.
Yeah. This is actually really sick. I mean, what...
So giving his position up.
This Flames moving in. They're going to double team him, and that actually works. Spinks to get that one. Got to be careful. They could come through the smoke, and he's well aware. No kid. They did have one at the start of the round. I think it might have been an Exile, actually, so they might have to go and find it, but they won't need it. They find Spinks instead, and that's maybe...
Let's give him his flowers, but... Anyway, it is going to be the opening frag for Vitality. A 2-man setup in towards A main. Trying to bait an Electronic. Axel gets nothing done. They'll be checking the barrels. Mezzi cracking things wide open. Brutal shots of the AK-47. Showing why he was the man for the job to replace Magisk. Those are the sort of kills he can deliver.
Which I think most people would have said that's an impossible job. I don't think you really can replace Magisk. I think they've even said as much. Like, there's probably no one in the world that's going to be able to sort of one-to-one slot in. But I've got to say, Mezzi's been doing an amazing job right now. Did it last game as well.
People just look at like what he does on the server. Like someone who's worked with him very closely, that being me.
I think it makes a lot more sense. Like, why would you try and spread out in a 4-on-5 like this? Flames might walk into it. Flash, that's fine. That's what the grouping is supposed to be about. Get maybe a little bit more on the board. Still 3 of them in the middle. See if Vitality can smell what's on the other side if they're going to try and get the bomb planted as soon as possible.
Still a fighting chance for Cloud9. Not all said and done. They've got fantastic individuals as well. Hobbit rotating in from that temple position. I have to say his prayers here. He is surrounded and only got the SMG. Bomb will be planted. That might signal the end of the round. That Molotov could do it.
Yeah.
Comfort plant. CT's considering their options. Bear in mind, it wasn't the full investment. They can still go for this. They'll still have money to buy going forward. But it might just be a case of throwing that M4 away, which might not be ideal.
Yeah, and it's just no defuse kit. Not enough grenades to do anything with. It's an interesting start. Hobbit at least gets the one. Actually picks up a second. They're still far away from winning this round. 10-second defuse is what they're faced with here. Oh my god, it's Apex to try and save the round. And he might have done enough here.
Maybe we can get this done, right?
Sick, but if it's one of the days where it's a little bit off, yeah, maybe not so much. Ooh, the timing is sick for Axel. Look at the spray and the control. He could have had a triple there, nearly took down Apex, but the round is still on somehow. Sideways found a headshot, sneaking that one in towards the middle, I believe, and just like that, Electronic with the kill. Yeah, this is a lot better. 20 seconds. Very doubtful if Vitality can win this round. They shouldn't be able to. And there, bomb now being planted, and CT side looking to pounce on them just as that happens. Important kill for Axel. Mezzi's on his own. Oh, they line up. He's on for the X. He's looking for it. Axel's going to be worried on the other side. Mezzi, does he have what it takes? It's so close, Henry. He nearly...
Of round number 11, potentially. One more to go after this. Mezzi.
Oh my god.
Blocking. No Kevlar. The cannon fodder for Apex. He's actually giving him some open runway here for a couple of kills. Maybe they can get a plan out of this. Vaults himself up towards heaven, and he gets himself a triple kill. The in-game leader, leading by example.
What a round out of Apex already. They've got the bomb plant. Yeah, it's secured. They had nothing going into it. They had one AK, but what they did have was a lot of space on the A-bombs. I'd given them by Cloud9. No one was even watching. They just walked all the way up on the plateau before anyone even realized. And that's not acceptable if you're Cloud9. Somebody has to have an eye on the main entrance there, and nobody was even looking. So they just get the clean sweep that they needed here. 2 versus 2 now. The retake being attempted, but no kit's been picked up at the moment, so time is running against them. Finally, to get rid of Apex, and they get rid of Flames as well. All right, there's the kid on the ground. They're going to be... Oh, no.
Up this CC campaign of Anubis.
Okay, flashbang worked out really well to came across that AWP for the first time, but side we're continuing. It's good. Triple. Said he's been a bit quiet, but that's going to get the job done here. Boomich. Nothing he could do here in the 1 versus 5 with the ult.
Nothing?
Absolutely nothing. He could get some highlights, I was going to say, but side was ready.
Nothing to do about that.
That is so sick.
So that's a nice little anti-strat. It's going to put Apex on a high alert. Really good call. Nice work, Boomich. We'll take that. Didn't even drop a kill.
That's Apex. It pained me like
13 seconds. All Spinks has to do is deny the plant if possible. First kill will be the most important. Electronic's going to go for the plant, and he's got himself in a world of trouble. Spinks with the off angle, only good for 1 here. It's going to be Cloud9 right back in this round as Perfecto finds yet another kill. 3 on 3. Retake is possible. Kits are there.
Flames is so low to start this with, and he's the one coming through this dark position. If he gets touched by anything, he's going to be dead. That's why he's waiting. He doesn't want to be the first guy in. I can't really blame him for it either. Good trade from Sideways. Finally picked up that AWP, but there's the problem all along. Flames just so soft at the start of it. Good shot from Sideways. It kind of makes him rethink, but he realizes there's no time.
For a second, he considered it. Kind of similar to the Wonderful 1 on 2 earlier. Pretty much the exact same scenario.
True.
But just didn't have quite enough time.
A lot easier for Cloud9 to take over and win the game. That's
smart from Mezzi, by the way. He's giving the AK to Spinks, who's got Kevlar, can actually save it, and Mezzi will just go for another kill. I'll see what I can do. You hold on to that, and I'll go cause utter destruction. Spinks will get 1 more for good luck, so that's actually quite an idyllic outcome there for Vitality. Yeah. Like, Mezzi is thinking on his feet. Like, that is very impressive. Like, quite selfless of him. You won't see it. It's so sick from Zaiwu here. Look, he's just burning alive, ducking and weaving. Dropping the smoke. Hobbit trying to thread the needle. Didn't quite work out for him. Apex closing out the round.
They can take this mid control. It's going to be very, very hard for Cloud9 to read. And you can tell exactly how hard as Axel is eventually going to be dead.
Oh, key frag. Didn't mind that from Spinks. Had the information as to where Hobbit was. Didn't land the shot, though. It's all by design. Hobbit's trying to flush them out of that dark room for better or for worse. Apex through the smoke. Gets a clean one. They've got the man advantage, but not for long. Bomb to be planted here. Mezzi looking to deny if possible, but Boomich will successfully get that C4 planted.
Oh, but it's right for the smoke. Half the fight of the bomb side's been for the smoke. No one's actually seen each other. What a ridiculous round. Hobbit getting tagged with the smoke and taken down. Is anyone going to have a reasonable fight in this one? It's finally Perfecto, but Mezzi again. It's one of those games they have it every once in a while. 20 kills on Apex. And we're not even done yet. Mezzi's going to be going down. Electronic with a nice shot there of the Mac 10. And the bomb's been planted. Somehow they found a way to even a bomb plant.
Okay, they're back online here. They've got the advantage. It was an arduous task, but looks like they might actually come out on top here. Map points has been obtained, but will not be converted just yet. It looks like the Mac 10s and Galils were just enough here, as Flames and Zyro will have no choice but to save the weapons. Money is okay. And I say that with bated breath, because you can see there's Mezzi with $500. Same story for Spinks. Flames had to save this rifle. Zyro can drop one. So they'll have a buy going forward, but might be worth a tactical timeout.
It's a very tricky round for
Get
Cloud9.
a kill and make it a 4-on-3. Maybe you go for the retake. Simon does have a kid after all. Oh, it's not perfect at all. It's anything but. He's not getting the kill. There we go.
He took significant damage, though, on the repeat. Bomb's actually going down and towards A. So still give the advantage to Cloud9 all day long. Apex detected towards middle. It's going to be a very difficult retake. That's if they go for it. A kid is available. And even in the 4 versus 3, still giving this one to Cloud9. We'll see what happens next. Bomb ticking at some pace now. Here they come.
They want to go for it. Messi with the headshot. Boomich and Electronic. They can still win this. Even in the 2-on-4, it's possible. Electronic. Oh no. An angle, a missed shot. Very rare you see that. Cyber goes down. And now it's a 1 versus 1. But I think Spinks is simply out of time, even with the defuse kit. So yeah, they're going to lose everything on the Cloud9 side, but it doesn't even matter. It's 11-12. Cloud9, 1 round away from getting us onto overtime.
Who's behind that in CS2? And here we go. Remember, we've got 3 players here for the CTs. They are ready for this play. Looking to close things out in regulation. This time, Flames comes out on top. Great shot from him. Electronic, so difficult to best him in that position. We've seen them try multiple times. And now a rare advantage for Vitality. Looking for that sigh of relief. Spinks. Massive swing. Boomage fighting back here in the T steps. 4 versus 3. Time is of the essence, though, Anders. 45 seconds remaining. Utility actually very healthy on the T side. Multiple smokes, Molotovs, one of which deployed towards the bricks. Flashbang over. Trying to show presence. Keep this Flames on the A side of the map. It's going to be Spinks. Bear in mind, he's been caught with his pants down a couple of times here.
Yes.
They've taken the bait over and over with these fakes.
I do like this position from a lot more, though. He's close enough. He doesn't have to sacrifice his life. Just, oh, there's a nice shot on the Boomage. That might be everything they needed there. 15 seconds on the clock. A little bit of a spray through, but this just allow for the bomb line. It's fine. They can even plant the bomb. It's still going to be a 2 versus 4. Nice spray from Axel, but he's very low on health. The bomb now getting planted on the other side. Surely Cloud9 can't steal this. Back overtime seems like a bit of a dream right now. Perfecto shut down by Cyber at the end. And Vitality, they find a way through just barely the 13-11 scoreline.
What a great game it was, though, Anders. The Counter-Strike is delivering on all fronts today. These 2 Titans battling it out in the upper bracket final.